That was a Mount Lady Washington hike, Class 2 scramble, 11.25 miles round trip with a little over 3,800 feet of total elevation gain. We began this hike at the Longs Peak trailhead, hiked through a dense forest with moderate elevation gain, pretty boring, but once you get above near tree line, there's great views of Twin Sisters peaks, and then once you finally get above tree line, the views start to open up with awesome scenery of Longs Peak and Mount Lady Washington. Once you get to Chasm Junction, there's two main routes that hikers take up to Mount Lady Washington. Of course, there's other coolers and climbing routes, but the two main ones that the hikers take, some people opt to do the east face, which is about 1,500 feet of Class 2 boulder hopping. We chose to go around the north ridge of Mount Lady Washington, which will add about 2 miles to the hike, but the elevation gain is a lot more gentle. Once you get about a mile from Boulder Field, it's about a 500-foot Class 2 scramble up to the summit. Story of the day was wind. I've done a decent amount of hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park at high elevation, but I've never encountered winds like we have today. Skin-piercing wind, just fighting it the entire time, all the way up to the summit and back down. Really made it hard to get footage on this day. It made my Nikon Z6 II just completely fail almost. I would be recording for 2 or 3 seconds and then it would just shut off for no reason. Of course, I didn't realize this till I got back home and put all the video files in Premiere Pro, and then just had to take a big loss that 90% of the footage I took with this camera was non-existent and not usable. Other than the wind, the trail conditions were pretty solid. Snow was solid, did not need snowshoes. As the snow's still hard, that may change in the upcoming weeks. Microspikes were extremely helpful crossing the snowfields on the east side of Mount Lady Washington. The snow is hard and slick. It could be quite the fall if you were to lose your footing and slide down the snowfield. With that being said, ice axe probably recommended on this route, or at least very good traction on your feet so you're not slipping on that slope. Once you get about a mile from Boulder Field, just choose the best path to go up and hit the summit of Mount Lady Washington. There was a faint social trail on the way up, but most of it was covered in snow. And like I said, there's a bunch of Class 2 boulder hopping, nothing too extreme though. Once we reached the summit, the wind, I think it was just steady gust. It never ever slowed down. It never gave me a chance to actually get any good footage. I think I got a little bit of frostbite on my pointy finger. The gloves I used, the glove pops back and just that piece of skin was exposed when I was trying to take some photos and footage. It kind of messed my finger up for the rest of the day, but it's in pretty good shape right now. Overall, this was a great hike. There's not many hikes in Rocky Mountain National Park that aren't amazing. Can't wait to get out there and do some more. We've got a lot of cool hikes planned this summer, some backcountry camping up near Lost Lake, Chipmunk Lake. As always, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, give it a like. That'll help the channel greatly. Comment if you've been out here before and tell us the conditions. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I love chatting with y'all. But until the next hike, I'm Dave Spates, hiking adventure photography.